Hello everybody. I thought after making a Pikmin 1 video, it would only really make sense to have a Pikmin 2 video, and this is it. I try to think of a gimmick for this video. There's probably not going to be a gimmick. It's probably just going to be me like playing Pikmin 2 while talking about stuff, which is probably the title of this video actually. I haven't actually played this game in like a while, I don't think. Either like 4 or 3 years ago, I don't remember. This used to be my favorite Pikmin game when I was a kid. I like this over Pikmin 3 actually. But I think when I returned to the series like right before Pikmin 4 came out, I replayed Pikmin 1 and 2 like 3 times. I only replayed this one like once, which is kind of strange. I don't really think I liked this one that much when I returned to it. Though it's a lot more memorable than the last time I played it, because I really don't remember much about this game actually, which is kind of strange. All I remember is just me like not liking it. That's all I remember. Well, not liking it, but like not thinking it was like a good game, but it wasn't like on the same tier that like 1 and 3 were. Okay, Hawkeye Freight is a long-haul deep space shipping company. One day, its only employee of any merit, Captain Olimar, crashed on an uncharted planet while on an interstellar vacation. There he was aided by indigenous creatures which he called Pikmin. In the end, Captain Olimar escaped. But in Olimar's absence, his employer, Hawkeye Freight, ran into financial difficulties. Yo, that text was moving so fast, bro. I could barely read that shit in time. Is it pronounced Hokotate or Hawkeye? I always say it as Hawkeye. I've never said it as Hokotate. Olimar, I'm glad you're very safe. Yes, I'm very glad, quite glad, but sadly I have an announcement that is not so glad. Our company is going under. Yes, we're finished. On his first mission, Louis here met a ravenous space bunny, and his entire load of golden pick carrots was eaten. I took out an enormous loan to repay the debt from this loss. I decided to sell off corporate assets to repay the loan. But the only asset we had to sell was their ship, the SS Dolphin. As for the rest of our loan, we have no means to repay it. Olimar, what is that? You brought that back as a souvenir for your kid? Treasure, money. I couldn't read that in time. Initiating valuation of recovered treasure. This artifact is worth 100 Pokos. This thing's worth 100 Pokos. That's more than the year's salary. Oh wait, that was him. That wasn't the robot. My bad. What? There's more on that planet? They can repay our debt. Louis, you don't. Look alive. You must depart immediately. With Captain Olimar. Oh, so I got that wrong in the last video too, by the way. It's not Louis that drives the ship, it's Olimar. So Olimar was just stupid just like 2 times in a row. Bears, that was close. I have averted a certain crash landing. Running diagnostics. Alert! Danger! Louis is missing. He must have somehow fallen out of his cockpit. He is not responding via his communication. He is either floating protocol or in danger flouting protocol. Yeah, I really suck at reading off stuff in these games, so this is gonna be not very good. That's all I'll say. Could these be Pikmin? They look like they are about to be devoured as we speak. There we go. The Pikmin ran to your side. They seem to remember you. Captain Olimar. How fascinating. Louis, allow me to assess your condition as per our safety protocols. Are you at all injured? Is that So, then my concerns are eased. Our communication link shows you are nearby. Can you make your way to our location and rejoin us? I will navigate for you. Louis, this must be one of the pikmin creatures from Olimar's report. It is staring at you. Olimar's description of the creatures resembling pikmin carrots was striking by accurate. I do like these little moments of characterization quite a bit. I will say that. Because I am about to complain about some of the intro to Pikmin 2 a little bit once we get a moment of silence. I do gotta say, immediately the tone is way different than Pikmin 1. I mean, if you've ever played Pikmin 1, its tone is quite more noticeably serious in comparison to every other Pikmin game, basically. And immediately Pikmin 2 begins with a line of dialogue saying that Olimar was the only employee of merit at Hocotate Freight. It's a lot more attemptedly funny. It is funny at certain points, but it's a lot more, sarcastic in its tone, I guess, in comparison to Pikmin 1. In Pikmin 1, you get to take in the environment. There's a lot more silence in Pikmin 1. Pikmin 2, you don't really get too much moments of silence in Pikmin 2. Well, you do sometimes, but a lot of times you're kind of interrupted by something, always. Perhaps this object is one of the treasures that we are searching for. The only reason we found it here is because this is where you crash landed. How fortunate. Captain Olimar, Louis, you are reunited at last. This has been a troublesome start to our trip. But now you must feel assured that your combined wits can get you through anything. Correct? I don't like the way the text progresses in this game. Why is it I don't like it. I don't like the way it wobbles around and has to do a million turns before it stays stationary. Bro, just stay still. I guess it's a bit of criticism with every Pikmin game except for the first one. But I think it's actually the worst in 2 is that the tone, it doesn't really take itself super seriously at all. I mean, it shouldn't take itself super seriously. Pikmin 1 didn't even take itself like that seriously, actually. But I feel I don't know, man. It's just kind of it's I think Pikmin 2 is just honestly the worst because you always have the ship talking, and I will get to my opinions on the ship later. There's a lot of Nintendo side characters or helper characters. Remember when people hated what's that one fairy's name from Ocarina of Time? Navi, I think that's her name. Yeah, people really hate Navi, and people hate a lot of other helper characters. But the ship's probably one of the better ones. If not the best one, I think, actually. Because the ship isn't that annoying. Also, these things, these little ship things, you can move them. You can look at the Duracell battery. I've always been really curious just how much money Nintendo had to spend to get these name brand products in this game. It was probably a lot of money, I feel like. I kind of like how it keeps track of how many Pikmin you lose and what you lose it to. I feel like that's very interesting. I don't think any other Pikmin game does that, actually. That's something I've always loved about this one in comparison to all the other Pikmin games. You found your first bit of treasure. Fine work. Our future depends on your efforts. So check your treasure hoard regularly. I'll check in often. Keep up the pace. So nice, we have 2 things here now. Let's take a look at the treasure thing first. And yeah. Look at this. We have a little thing here where it kind of shows where you got the treasure at, which area it is in. So we got the surface of the snowy area, or Valley of Repose, I guess. Look at this, we can check notes. We recovered the first treasure. Amazingly, the Pikmin remember how to salvage it. I can't understand their adorable language. I don't know what they're thinking, yet I'm happy to see them. When I crashed on this planet, the Pikmin helped me locate my missing ship parts. In my darkest hour, the Pikmin were there for me. Now I'm reunited with them. I know everything will be alright. It will, right? Yeah. This is actually one of my favorite bits of characterization in the entire game. I really love both the treasure hoard and the Piclopedia. Like, look at this. Like, a lot of games have this kind of where like they have like this little like a journal in the game, and like the main character like takes notes and stuff. I think Pikmin 2 actually does it best, cause like the general vibe of it. Like, hear this music real quick. Like the music, the vibe of it, it's not just like a little thing where like you press pause and it's like a tab in like the pause screen, you know. You can read notes. Like, it actually gives like real characterization. It actually tells you, like, look at that, what they're called, dwarf red bulborb. It gives like a scientific name, Pansaurus pedicilliculi russeus, breadbug family. Although initially identified as juvenile red bulborb, groundbreaking new research indicates this creature is in fact a member of the breadbug family, a close relative of the vanilla breadbug. It escapes predation through mimicry. Unique adaptation of the red bulb's crimson colorization allows the species to safely commingle. Such effective adaptation of absfunction by a prey species is rare, indicating this clever creature is a master of mimicry. Like, not only does it like give like characterization of Olimar, like pretty important characterization actually. It's also just like a fun thing to read. Like, it's a vibe, you know. And like, look how much it like develops the world. It gives them like scientific names. Look at that. They're like regular bread bugs, but like, you know, they develop through mimicry. Like, that's so cool, bro. I feel like not many other games would go out of their way to do this. That's why I kind of feel like Pikmin 2 is the best sort of version of this like journal thing that a lot of games do. The tutorial section of this game is also very long as well too. I think it kind of makes sense considering just how long the game is. It's a lot longer than Pikmin 1 and 2. Not Pikmin 1 and 2. It's a lot longer than Pikmin 1. I mean, if you just look at the timeline of the video, you can probably tell this is a lot longer of a game than Pikmin 1. I will say it is kind of impressive, like, just how much of like an improvement Pikmin 2 is. Like, look at this. Like, in Pikmin 1 we couldn't do this. We could not do this in Pikmin 1. Pikmin 1, you had to like use the C-stick to like get the Pikmin up against you, so you can therefore do this. These Pikmin can be all the way over here, and I can still throw them. I do prefer certain things about Pikmin 2 in comparison to Pikmin 4 and how they control. I think Pikmin 4 is overall probably the best controlling Pikmin game, but this one I feel like it gives it a run for its money, which is very impressive, I think. Pikmin 1 was made in 2001, I'm pretty sure, and then Pikmin 2 was made in 2004. So, you know, it kind of shows, you know, hey, give developers more time to actually figure out the console, and they'll develop games that run and perform and control way better. Which, hey, who would have ever thought? If you give game developers more time to make a game, it will actually be better. Who thought? Or at least it'll run better and, like, you know, be more easy and smooth to control. I'm gonna talk about some positive things. Look at the environment. It's a snow environment. This is pretty cool. The graphics are way better than the original, I think. And I also like how, you know, what else do I like so far, actually? I like the treasures. I like that part. Emergence Cave. Here we go. Intriguing. My heat sensors indicate that this hole's interior is warmer than on the surface. Analysis suggests subterranean areas may support different life forms than on the surface. If you wish to check underground terrain, press start, pause to communicate with me. I'm not just a ship, I'm an all-purpose support pod. I don't hate the ship, I just hate how much this guy interrupts, like, the game. I mean, I think, like, what he said right there, like, that's fine to have a cutscene when you enter the first cave of the game. There'll probably be a lot of editing out, but I think I will show just how kind of annoying this guy can be sometimes, because when this bottle cap gets to him, which it will in like 5 seconds. Look at that. Bottle cap got to him. 7-Up. Look at this. Name, Quenching Album. But yeah, that cutscene will show for like every treasure. Like literally every treasure we get in the entire game, there will be a cutscene for. That doesn't seem that bad, but there's about like 150 treasures in this game. It gets pretty annoying after a while, I will say that. Louis, you do recall that you can adjust the camera with... Bro. Dude, I already know the controls, bro. Dude, this is what I mean. This game tutorial is so fucking long. It's not like it doesn't not have personality. It is like a not a good tutorial, but like it has personality. It is fun. It has fun writing. I like it, but you just talk too damn much, bro. Like shut the fuck up. Clearly, it's warmer down here than above. Look, the pikmin are restless. They look as if they yearn to be tossed into the flower. They yearn for it. Amazing, a purple pikmin. It has hair, and it is quite stocky. It seems very heavy and strong. Yeah, so these guys, they're probably one of the most controversial additions in this game. The entire series in general has had a pretty hard time balancing purple pikmin ever since this game. Just because, you know, like, they're pretty OP. They're pretty OP. I think the exact attributes, reds do double damage, purples also do double damage, but on top of that, when you throw them on an enemy, they have like, I think like a 25% chance of stunning them for like a single like second. And they're also a lot more precise as well too in throwing them, like you know like the exact distance and where they're gonna go. With like red pikmin, I feel like it's a lot more like, you know, like, I don't know, it can get kind of weird with how you throw them exactly, how far they will travel. And also as well, on top of that too, 100 to 1, we cannot normally do that, but purple pikmin lift, but a single purple pikmin when lifting something is the equivalent of 10 regular pikmin. I will say this as well too, I do not hate the caves. I know a lot of people hate the caves in this game. I'm not one of those people. I actually really like the caves. I personally prefer Pikmin 4's interpretation of the caves. I like that Pikmin 4 adds like a sense of time in the caves, because in Pikmin 2, when you enter a cave, no time increases, like 0 time increases. There's also a pretty particular thing with the purple Pikmin in this game. We'll get to that later, way later on actually, but it will be probably one of the biggest points of frustration I have with this entire game. Alright, so this is when things should finally get a little bit interesting. Finally get to actually have fun and play the game. After one more cutscene, I'm pretty sure this is the last bit of the tutorial in the entire game. Okay. Good morning. It should please you to know that the purple pikmin are lodged safely in my hole. The confines of my interior seem to suit them perfectly, though they do occasionally tickle me. Alright. So, are we serious? What? But, dude, I'm in a fucking fight right now. Dude, I literally couldn't throw Pikmin for like 2 seconds. He literally died because you interrupted me. What the fuck is wrong with you, bro? I was spamming A, like, out of the cutscene, and it didn't let me throw anything. Now, despite, purple Pikmin being kind of busted, I do think this is the hardest Pikmin game. I do think it is. It's the hardest Pikmin game. That's not really the reason why I dislike it, actually. It's kind of one of the biggest pros of this game, is the fact that I think it is the hardest Pikmin game. Because we'll get to why it is later, and you'll see why. Because the enemies in this game, they can get pretty fucked, I will say that. Astounding, this red berry contains the ultra spicy essence. It does not appear to have any monetary value, but I shall research potentially useful uses for it. He still kills him, right? Oh no, he doesn't. Okay, I was gonna say. I was like, there's no way he still kills him. Oh, I fucking forgot about that guy, bro. Holy shit. But I'm gonna throw a red on this. Dude, I thought it was going crazy. I was like, what the fuck is that? Yeah, look at that. These little flower guys, they can be little monster things sometimes. Why are you smacking yourself? Throw purples, bro. I'm literally switching. On everything I'm switching. Okay, there we go. How nobody died right there, I am shocked by. But yeah, those guys are 100% gonna get me like multiple times throughout this playthrough. I'm just saying that right now. Because I narrowly missed that guy right there. Oh, there we go. Alright, this is what the berries actually do. Captain Lamar, My research on the red berries you discovered has yielded a powerful potion. Behold, the ultra spicy spray. Although it is untested, I believe it will have spectacular results. Well, actually, no, I'm gonna talk about real quick how the spice sprays actually work. So you would think they would work. I'm not gonna waste them right now, but you would think they would work like you use it and it doubles the damage of the Pikmin. It doubles the damage you do. No, not necessarily. What it does is it actually halves the amount of damage a Pikmin does, right? So red Pikmin and purple Pikmin do like twice the amount of damage. Well, they would do the same amount of damage as like a blue or yellow Pikmin. It doesn't sound very good, but I'm pretty sure, I don't know the exact count or how much it's multiplied by, but the attack speed is multiplied by like 2.5, I think. So overall, if we do the calculations, yeah, it's worth it to use a spicy spray. Charlie Kirk, Berserk, biological sensors are reacting violently. Their readings are anonymous. A beast of unknown power lurks in these depths. My sound sensors are picking up hostile roars of many beasts. Expect dangerous encounters. Alright, here we are. Yeah, but one little aspect about the caves in this game. All the caves in this game are randomly generated. Like every single time you start a new save and you go into a cave, for most caves in the game, it's going to have a different layout every single time. It's still going to have like the same treasures and stuff, but the layout is going to be different. Like this layout, if you play this game, this layout would probably not look like this, right? Like this would probably be like a totally different layout in like a different save file. And it does make replaying this game a lot more fun actually, but I'll talk about why I kind of don't really think this game is very replayable. It's not because of the caves. The caves are actually one of the best parts, if not the best part about this game. I don't know why I'm checking all these holes actually. I don't think we can get hidden. I don't think we can get hidden treasures yet. Hidden treasures yet. Sorry, my bad. But yeah, I might as well like not vague post about like, you know, like what exactly I kind of dislike about this game. It's not that like it's like not fun. It is a very fun game, I think. Like even when I played it like years ago, I still found this game pretty fun. But it's just more so, one of the big things about Pikmin to me is the time limit. Like I love like even like a slight amount of stress, right, in these games, right? Like the stress factor, the time management factor, that's such a big part about like every single Pikmin game to me. It's not like the biggest part of every Pikmin game. I mean, my favorite Pikmin is Pikmin 3. Like time management there is not really like the focus of the game, but like, you know, like it is one of the biggest parts of every Pikmin game to me, and this game kind of lacks that. I don't know. It's not like I don't enjoy coming back to it, but it's very slow paced. Like it's not really stressful at all. It's difficult, but it's not really stressful. But yeah, who knows? Maybe my opinion will change. You know, maybe playing this game more and more, I will actually find I think at the desk. Maybe I will find more enjoyment in it. You know, I mean, I didn't initially get shit. I have no idea what this is. I'm not gonna lie. It's probably something Japanese. I just have no idea what this is. Okay, I gotta be more careful because Pikmin 2 likes to do a lot of bullshit. A lot of times, it can throw a lot of bullshit at you. So far, there's not much bullshit, but eventually, there will be quite a bit of bullshit. So I have to get used to. I have to be a lot more careful about what I do. I will say I do like this actually. I do like the fact that you can like move it and like get like an up close view of the model and stuff. It's pretty impressive for GameCube hardware. I will say that. Controversial opinion. It might actually be one of the more impressive, maybe like top 5 most impressive games on the console actually, I feel like. Or at least like in comparison to Pikmin 1, it has like a shocking amount of improvements actually. Yeah. I am not going to do the pussy strategy of abusing the fact that the game saves at every single cave sublevel. I know you can reset the game if you lose a lot of Pikmin in a sublevel and you can just like retry again. I am not going to do that. I'm going to live with my consequences. So if I lose Pikmin here, so be it. Come back. If she went to the left, bro, she would have 100% killed that purple. Nice, nice, we did it, okay. One cycle, one single cycle, okay. Not bad, not bad. I'm pretty sure, I remember that being a lot harder. I think there's like multiple different like variations of this boss fight later on. That one was the easy one. How bizarre. This device is emitting black light. It must have been ingested by that creature. What an absolutely repulsive life form. Our return to Hokitate cannot come soon enough. It will now appear on your monitor. The needle will move right as you approach treasure. It's not going to move because we're done with the sublevel, but the sound it makes is one of the most annoying things about this game. I'm going to probably have to lower game audio in post, like even more in post, because of how annoying it gets. To me, it's just so fucking annoying. I can't handle it. Well, I can handle it, but like it's just really annoying. 20% of debt recovered. Damn, this game really moved that fast? I don't remember it moving this fast, bro. I feel like I really don't. Oh wait, we can get this down. Here we go. What was this called again? I didn't even read the name. Oh yeah, here we go. First introduction to the I don't really know what to call this aesthetic, actually. I really don't know. Does it have like a name? I like to call it like I guess like the industrial aesthetic for the caves in this game. Yeah, we need to be very careful with this because our Pikmin can fall off the edge. So, yay. Dude, I always have such like massive anxiety about throwing Pikmin off the edge. I always just think they're gonna just like walk off the edge. You know, I think some of these companies definitely have to have gone out of business since this game. It's been like 20 plus years. There's definitely been at least like a couple companies featured in this game have gone out of business. I bet Kiwi is probably not one of them. Well, it might be a shoe polish company, but like, you know. Shit. I was not paying attention to what was going on. Shut the fuck up. Let me help him. What was I gonna talk about earlier? Oh yeah. Has anybody else been getting like those like I should probably I'll save this for later. I'll save this comment for later. How can a flower so deep underground bloom so robustly? How mysterious. This place is conspicuously warm. Could it act as a kind of hothouse for foliage? What an interesting development. The Pikmin look as if they long to be tossed into the flower. I always love that wording. They long to be tossed into the flower. You know, I do think these guys have like a pretty cute design, I think. Incredible, a white Pikmin. It is tiny, but looks distinctly swift. Its eyes are an unseemly red. Our record data on this type is a blank page, since a certain captain never documented them. Why is this thing so fucking rude, bro? I don't remember it being this fucking rude. You must experiment and make detailed observations for the benefit of future generations. This is probably my least favorite Pikmin type, I'm gonna be honest. I don't really like the design of these too much, I'm gonna be honest. They've never been like super interesting to me, I think. I mean, they're cute. I like the tiniest ones. Actually no, they're not the tiniest ones anymore. So they don't even have that anymore. Like as like an actual Pikmin, they're not like useless, but like I've never really been obsessed with them like that. Like every other Pikmin type. Like I think I like every other Pikmin type a lot more than the white Pikmin. I think they're just kind of not like lame, but like they're just kind of not really anything special to me. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah. This is how we get buried treasures as well too. The white Pikmin are the only ones that can bury up the hidden treasures, which I don't think is a thing in Pikmin 4. I don't even think there's hidden treasures in any other Pikmin game, I think, actually. Yeah, I think it's just this game that has hidden treasures. But yeah, like at least with like other Pikmin types, right? Like I think probably like my second least favorite Pikmin type is, I would say, Ice Pikmin in Pikmin 4, but at least those guys serve like they serve more of a purpose in Pikmin 4 than White Pikmin do in this game, right? And in this game, it just seems like they're kind of required more than anything, which I kind of don't like. They don't really have anything super special about them. I do like them though. I like every Pikmin type, but this is probably the one I think the least about. What was I talking about earlier? Oh yeah. Has anybody else been getting like those videos like promoting people promoting like they're like shitty AI study helpmate websites, bro? I fucking hate those videos so much. If you've seen them, you know what I'm talking about. They're always cutting fruit in like the weirdest way possible, bro. Like those videos actually kind of piss me off. And you know what's funny is that they do that so you like engage with the video and you comment on it. Because they don't actually care. They're not genuinely cutting the fruit like that. They're always doing that just so you comment on it. You're like, oh my god, why are you cutting fruit like that? So you can raise engagement on the video. It pisses me off. It's always like the exact same type of fucking like AI study website as well too. They all have the exact same layout. I wonder if it's just like a template that they all use. Because like there's no way that they all look just that similar. I got like the one I got this morning on my reels, bro. Yeah, the hook of the video was the person going like, so you don't want to study? Okay, that's fine then. Have fun with your kids looking at menu prices in the next 30 years. First of all, that doesn't even make any sense. Second of all, I feel like if my kids aren't looking at the prices of menu items at restaurants in 30 years from now, I have failed as a parent. Like if I'm somehow like a multi-millionaire by the time like 30 years from now, if I'm not raising my kids to know how valuable that money is, then I have failed as a parent. And like not to be like, you know, derogatory, but like for some reason it's almost always like a Bay Area Asian like advertising the fucking website. Like it pisses me off, bro. Shit, I forgot about these guys, dude. I totally forgot these guys are in the game. I'm waiting for him to do the move where he sticks his head out the ground. No. Fuck it, fuck it, fuck it, fuck it. Like, do this. There you go. Thank you, thank you. It took him forever to do that. Oh no, don't tell me that treasure was ingested by that beast, wasn't it? This material looks comfortable. I will use it to patch the boss's favorite sleeping bag. The knapsack is complete. When you have an unoccupied time in the interval, press and hold X to take a nap. Oh, we can just do the thing we could do in Pikmin 1 normally. Okay. Yeah. Thankfully, unlike Pikmin 1, you don't have to worry about tripping at all. If you watch my Pikmin 1 vid, that was a moment of frustration in that video. Damn, we got like 3,000 in a single day. Did this game really progress that quickly? Yeah. We lost 10 reds. How's the progress, Olimar? Remember, you will never get anything done if you sit back and watch from afar. Be sure to hold R occasionally for a close-up view of the action. I'll probably like take a look at some of these. I'll probably put this like maybe, because I mean I am planning on making this like a two-part video, because I don't know if anybody will watch like a 2-hour long Pikmin 2 playthrough. But I'll actually read through some of these on my own time, and I'll talk about some of the more interesting ones, I think. We can look at some of these guys. Memite, Cloakring Baronet, who I think only appears in this game as far as I'm aware. Creeping Chrysanthemum, Empress Bullblacks, and Burrowing Snagret. Alright, brand new day. Are we not going to get interrupted by... Okay, yeah, we are. Good morning. The white Pikmin are lodged with the purple ones in my hall. Now, Shepherd, not be wary of overworking yourself. Taking a break can be courage, too. Tired early for the day. Yeah. Like, bro, like we didn't need this all explained in Pikmin 1, bro. I'm sorry. I don't need to hear this again. So, we're going to do a little bit of multitasking. Go ahead and do that. But we're going to do this with the white Pikmin. I don't think these enemies will respawn, right? They shouldn't respawn. Yeah, Louis will be right here, and then back to Olimar right here. I'm gonna go and get this hidden treasure over here, because I tried getting this earlier until I realized, oh yeah, hidden treasures exist, so we can't get that yet. Oh yeah, these guys. I hate these guys, bro. What these guys do is they basically just eat the red berries. That's what they do. This is what they do if you don't find the red berries. Yeah, so far it's pretty linear. Actually, I mean, I don't really think that's like a bad thing about Pikmin 2. Actually, I don't really like I don't think people really talk about how linear this game kind of is. It is much linear in comparison to like Pikmin 1 or like Pikmin 4 or something. But I don't really find it too big of a problem, honestly. Although I do think this game takes up... Oh wait, he hit a white Pikmin. Intriguing. The creature showed symptoms of poisoning after consuming the white Pikmin. Perhaps white Pikmin excrete a poisonous substance when chewed. How fascinating. Yeah, I was not paying attention. I was too busy criticizing this game to pay attention. He only ate one white though. That's actually not that bad. Yeah, we can't do this without blues, right? Yeah, there's no way. I'm gonna check around a bit. I swear there was like way more to do initially. Like I swear this area isn't nearly as linear as it has been so far. Oh wait, there is a wall for whites over here. Okay. Yeah, dude, I really wish there was an option to turn off that fucking the treasure gauge. I really wish there was an option to turn it off, bro, because that is very fucking annoying. This hemisphere also contains a hidden microchip. I will attempt to decrypt the stored data. The data has been inputted into the database. I shall name it the survey chart. I guess, well, there's really not much to do right now so far. I might as well talk about the Pikmin 1 video in particular. That video, I'm actually not like really like super not proud of that video. I actually like that video. I gotta be honest. Like, I remember after editing like all 40 minutes of that video, I looked at it and I was like, you know what? I'm not that upset by that video, right? I liked it. I think I liked it. But I will say, that video probably took a lot longer to make than you think it would. It is 40 minutes of editing, so, you know, and of course, I think the actual video, including like recording it and editing, I think that took roughly like 2.5 weeks for the Pikmin 1 video to happen. Mostly because I was just getting used to, like, you know, editing videos and getting used to like the whole like YouTuber stuff, so that's kind of why it took a while. I actually made the Bad Rats video mostly just because I didn't want like my channel to be immediately all Pikmin right off the gate, because I feel like that would kind of, you know, limit, you know, like how like creative I could be with this channel, or like the stuff I could do on it, because I don't want to be like just playing Nintendo shit. I want to be playing other stuff too. I'm gonna play a lot of Pikmin, or play like pretty much every single Pikmin game on here, but like, you know, I don't want to immediately start out and have it be like only Pikmin for like the first 4 videos. I feel like that'd be kind of lame. So that's why I did the Bad Rats video, and also so I could get used to like editing videos, you know. Like, that video was 12 minutes long. Took me about like 3 days to edit in total. 3 days sounds like a lot. In reality, it was like at most like 3 hours worth of me, 3.5 hours worth of me editing. Like, it wasn't that long. Yeah, that Pikmin 1 video probably took a lot longer. Like, as a concept, initially the idea for the Pikmin 1 video, it was supposed to be a review of Pikmin 1. It wasn't supposed to be a gameplay let's play video, right? Like how it actually ended up. It was supposed to be a review. And I think that is an interesting concept, actually. I would like to maybe do some reviews on this channel at some point. But as I was writing the script itself, like recording it, because I do have another recording of just me like playing Pikmin 1 like casually, like not me like commentating over it pretty much at all, because I was just recording for the review, because the initial concept, the first video, and what I initially wanted this channel to be like was just me reviewing games, until I realized I kind of suck at script writing. I was writing the script, bro, and that shit was so fucking boring. Like, it sucked. It completely sucked ass. Yeah, but like, bro, like that video, it sucked. I still have the script, I think. I might have deleted it, actually. I might have deleted it. I wrote it on Google Docs, so I might have deleted it. I don't hate the concept of it, and I would like to do some reviews on this channel at some point, but dude, it's just such like a... Like, the script writing, I'm not good at script writing, bro. That script was so fucking boring. It sucked. The joke sucked. Like, everything about it was just pure ass. It didn't give any deeper insight on the game. It didn't, like, you know, actually analyze anything. It sucked ass. It took a while for me to let go of it, right? I got to, like, the part where I was actually doing the voiceover and, like, editing the footage in the video. Until I realized midway through, I was like... I'm not confident about this at all. Like I don't like this video. It's not funny. It's not insightful. It's not anything. And I doubt people would really care to watch this. I'm gonna be honest. Like, nobody cares to watch this. So I just decided to settle for something. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make a video on Pikmin 1 no matter what. So I just made pretty much what was just a let's play of it. And honestly, as I was making that video, I actually enjoyed it a bit. I liked it a lot more than how I was editing and like writing the script for the review I was gonna do. It was a lot better. It was a lot funnier as well too. I liked it. I don't think the video is good, but it is decent, I think. Yeah, and when you combine the total that it took to make both the Let's Play video and make the original review, in total, it took about, oh my god, it took about a month. Like not even a month. It took about like a month and a half, bro. Like almost leading on 2 months, I think actually. It was like 2 months to a month and a half. I don't really remember when I started recording the original video. So that Pikmin 1 video took a lot longer to come out technically than it probably should have, I think. Here we go. Next area, perplexing pool. This might be my favorite area in the game actually, I think. Alright, so, you know, if you're a keen-eye, not even like a keen-eye viewer, if you've at all played Pikmin 1, this game's areas are pretty similar to Pikmin 1. Like the first area, or the first real area, is like a forest. This area, I mean, come on. And it's actually something I kind of dislike about this game actually. The first like not two real areas. The Valley Repose is like an actual real area. It will become later on. I don't hate it, right? Because like this layout is still unique enough to feel different from the Distant Spring. But it is a point of contention in this game that I do indeed agree with. I do agree that, yeah, this is way too similar to Pikmin 1 areas. Do I actually hate that about the game? No. Do I actually really care that much? No. But like, you know, I do, that is a point of contention with this game that I did want to bring up because it is something that people do talk about. No, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Okay. Also, unlike all of other Pikmin games, the spicy spray only affects Pikmin in your current squad, not all Pikmin on the field, which I actually think makes more sense. I kind of don't know why this is the only game that does that, I think. Okay. Look at the Pikmin dry hop in the air right there. What is this? A strange, mold-like botanical entity has spread across the ground here. Interestingly, I am detecting other plant life suffocating beneath it. You know, I think there is like a theory actually that like this is the exact same areas as Pikmin 1, but like the planet like changes depending on like who like falls or like I don't know. I think it's like the lore maybe because like in space, like some planets actually move at like a faster time than other planets. I think it's implying that like maybe this is the same planet or the same areas as Pikmin 1, but the difference is that like because like where like Hawkate is flying all the way back there, that's so far away that like a single like hour over there is like thousands of years like over here, right, on this planet. I kind of like that theory, but I think it also only kind of works like the first like I think it only kind of works for like the first 2 Pikmin games, I think. I mean, it's probably not true. It's probably just like this is like a completely different area than Pikmin 1, but you know, that could also be the case, and I think that does make sense actually. The yellow Pikmin have climbed down the tree and staring in this direction. They appear to like height places and seem to be quite light. They also have very large ears. If I named them, they would be called ear Pikmin, but I will use the name Olimar gave them. Yeah, we did not do shit this day actually. All we did is get yellows and that was basically it. Olimar, terrible news. I thought I went to Happy Hawkate Savings and Loan, but it seems my loan came from the shop next door. All devouring black hole loan sharks. Oops. The ship said when we discovered yellow Pikmin that if it had the choice of naming the Pikmin, it would name it the ear Pikmin because of their large ears. That's very interesting because in Pikmin 3, the ship, the SS Drake, that thing is I think what names the Pikmin in that game. It names the rock Pikmin and the wing Pikmin, the wing Pikmin. which is pretty interesting because as revealed in Pikmin 4, all those ships all have like the same personality model made by the same guy. So that means that in Pikmin 3, it actually did name the Rock Pikmin based on like their own attributes, not like their color. So I don't know, that's actually pretty interesting to me, I think. There is a bit more to explore over here in this area actually, but we also need the blue Pikmin as well too. I guess let's go to the cave, I guess. Sure, why not? Charlie Kirk, Berserk. My sensors are giving out forbidding signals. These signals could very well mean that this hole was filled with wrench, nasty bugs, vicious program terminating bugs. 100. We're only bringing 20 yellows, but I think that's good enough. I think it's good enough. All right, so this is probably gonna be, you know, something I do at the end of every single one of my videos until the draft actually happens. But yeah, here we go. Yo, actually, why is this always happening? I'm not even joking. Genuinely, why is this always happening? I'm actually, no, I'm resetting that shit. I'm resetting it. Okay. This is fine.